welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we're going to be starting a new series on the channel. I call this Mentor Magic, and essentially what I want to do is go through with the memory aspect, and I want to use the Mentor version of that spirit, and I want to just do two spirit combos where I go through with Mentor plus another spirit and try to break that right innate. Once again, so we have our memory, hate the sound effect, and then the mentor effect. Mentor sound effect sounds amazing. I love the artwork. I'm excited to see what this spirit is able to do. So let's start off with Towering Roots and Mentor. Um, and essentially, the plan is to essentially give Boon of Ancient Memes to Roots early on, which is essentially it's a perfect element card for Roots, and it allows Roots to kind of power up in a way. So that's the plan, and we're gonna see what we can do here. And let's try England. No, England sounds kind of scary. I wish there was a random adversary button because that's what I would end up. That's what I'd pick here. Let's do this. Except I didn't press random. There we go. Yep, so random adversary. Cool. So we got Precious 6, and we got Roots, and we have Mentor. There he is. And there was a random adversary button, just not on this UI here. So we have board C for Mentor, and we have board B for Roots with a Mountain Jungle starting, which is very potent for us, especially with Roots, because we're able to throw out that Radiant and stomp both B8 as well as B7. Very, very nice, very spicy. Another option is I can actually move the Incarnate to B7 this turn and then take out B7 before, defend B8. So that's probably what we'll do with Roots. Let's G3, gritting that Miner here. There's Call to Guard, which is 0-cost defend. This is everything we want. We're going to take it. They're just debating if there's anything for me to do here on C3 now that I'm looking for Mentor. Obviously, Mentor wants to defend 2 on C1, takes the Blight on C7, play around Beast damage C4, and then possibly we could try to defend C3. But yeah, so Call to Guard. There's could be an argument for elusive ambushes, but I think we'll do this because I could do Call to Guard combined with Mentor's Share Secrets, and that could give us a ton of advantage here. So, like I said, we are going to move the Incarnate to there, placing a presence in that land, playing our 2 cards, and like I said, so Roots is going to be able to destroy B4, destroy B7, and then I actually have Blooming for my B2, and then I actually can defend my B8. So Roots is just completely stacked here. Okay, so let's see what Mentor can do here. This is the other thing, is I don't have the energy to play this card because I'm playing the Radiant build. Oh man, that's so sad. So what Mentor is able to do is give Roots Boon of Ancient Memes this turn and put it into play, but Roots doesn't have any energy because they're playing the 2 costs. Definitely go probably grabbing a card bottom track. I guess Roots could also just use the I mean, Elemental Teachings could still be very potent here. Let's go with some miners first. Yep, so that's got Terror. Okay, so those are the 2 cards we got. Kind of underwhelming with those 2. I think we're going to go to here. Actually, since I did get 2 zeros, I could actually play one of those cards. Especially Root Biters is essentially a actually that could be pretty strong, right? If I do these 2 cards. Root Biters, use that to disrupt a land. I'm growing into C3 to play around Entwine, and then I can Call to Guard over here. And then I guess I'd have to grow again with with memory. And then here, so if we do teachings for a plant, we give them the plant, and then now they have both of their innates online, which is huge, huge, huge. And then I guess we could set up to give them Boon of Ancient Memes next turn. I mean, giving them tier turns to Madness is pretty bad. And we probably grab a... We're probably playing this card next turn. So probably getting an Earth element. Oh, it has to be a water, and then I can get an any, so I'd probably go with the Earth. Kind of like this. Have this defend, it doesn't matter here. We have root biters, and then we also have this radiant. So just using that teachings to upgrade both the nates, I could max them out, funny enough. If I gave them, yeah, right, because if I give them Tear Turns to Madness, I grab a Moon, and then I grab an any with the plant, and then teachings gives them both plant plus the Moon. That would activate both. It would max out this right innate, which is crazy. I don't think we need to do that though, because it just eats up a ton. Jungle, oof. Let's escalate. Right, yikes. I mean, at least we'll have the defend 3 here, but we were taking that blight to scale. Actually, this is not too bad, and we are going to defend this. So I probably just try to pocket everything over here on this board. Dang, because I really wanted to root biters this town out. I mean, I still can do that. It's like root biters here to there. Yeah, Call to Guard on C3 combined with Share Secrets. I could get 5 Dahan there, which would defend the land, but then I'm not solving this land with Share Secrets or anything. And I'm growing here for the defend 4. Yeah, maybe I should have put my presence on C2. That probably would have been better with memory. And then I could have root biters the town out and then defended the land, and that would have cleared in case this back-to-back happened. Let's put the Vitality here on C4 just to play around this back-to-back. And then I can gather. Let's go gather, and then the right innate, getting rid of both. And I'm able to gather that town because of that single plant. So this is a huge, huge tempo advantage that Roots has been able to acquire here. So let's G3 again. Let's get a miner. And I'm G3ing just because I want a, I want the energy. Yeah, these are incredible. So domesticated, actually, now that gives me a defend 5 beautifully for my C3. So I can code this. I don't even have to do the Call to Guard play now. Though Mez is very close to solving it. I probably don't do Mez, I just grab domesticated. Because I can go defend instead. This is the card that comes into play. May play that power card now, so it's the card that's given. I play both of these. Yeah, I mean, it's probably okay with Roots. Like, I love playing Domesticated here, because then it saves Call to Guard for, like, a different turn. And 5. Hate grabbing a 1 cost, though. It's like I can do this here. We leave the Incarna, playing these 2 cards. Defend. And then that allows memory to use Share Secrets to get Dahan to here, so they can trade in C4. And then they can defend this, likely. taking the 2 blight there on B2 and C7. So that means we're probably going with another minor card here. Or I could go majors with the plan of go minors again. Oh, I probably should have grabbed an air, right? For this right innate. That's probably a mistake by me. Instead of an extra earth marker. Let's see, so territorial, and here there be monsters. Oh, those are just amazing hits. Probably go for the energy. And definitely need to share secrets. This is where if I play the earth card here, yeah, I could have had both air instead. I could have gotten that right innate. They play that power card now by paying its cost, which could have given me a huge tempo advantage. So probably a small little mistake here, but not the end of the world. Yeah, because then Roots would have been able to play another one of these cards. Yeah, but Roots is just stacked here, right? So defending, defend 4, plus that, defend 5. And then I have Dahan Gathering to here. Okay, I am back. Okay, so the one negative with not doing the call to guard play is I'm not able to completely clean out C3 because there's 6 health and only 2 Dahan, so that's 4 damage. But this allows me to clear out the back-to-back lands, so I think it's okay. Yeah, so share secrets here. Let's gather these 2 Dahan. Yeah, there's benefits to gathering the Dahan on B3 versus C5. I mean, there's benefits for both. So like raids and retaliations for B3. I also have 10 to the land for C5, but I think this is okay. And then we have the defend here. And then we are going to give Roots another card. Yeah, being able to... Well, I mean, I guess next turn I can set up to hit that right innate max. With both of these cards. Yeah, I guess that's okay. So, I wonder if we're supposed to go straight to 3 plays just to play all of these zeros with Roots. Ooh, I'm not getting my innates either this turn because I'm playing the 1 cost. I guess next turn I can go for a major with Roots. Let's give them Root Biters. And yeah, we'll go Earth, Air. Bureaucrats. Uh-oh. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're right in the middle. Oh, thank goodness. This is pretty sweet, though. It does come with the Defend 5 if a presence is in. Don't think that actually matters, though, because I've defended all my lands. Let's kill that town. And this. Oh, right, I lose a Dahan here, don't I? But I killed the Explorers, so sure. And Wetland Explorer, which is pretty good here. Oh, actually, no, it's kind of sad here. So I have to escalate first, and then I explore after. So I guess I can escalate into the Beastland. Oh, yucks. I'm saying yuck because if I escalate into B4, it's ravaging. If I escalate into the other lands, then there'll be a source on B6. I guess I go here on B4, and then probably put the town here. And this is where Mentor is going to start to struggle, right? We'll be able to easily defend this, but the problem will be next turn because we're going to start running out of tempo. So Roots really needs to pick it up here. We have Call to Guard for this land. That's why I escalated into B4. So let's pick Root. Okay, we'll pick Memory there. Two more drafts. So Roots wants G3 again. Probably going majors here. Playing Call to Guard, playing Boon of Resilient Power. Let's go with the major first and see what we can find. Ooh, Vigor. Okay, well, now we're on the Vigor plan because we are playing with Memory. Vigor is very important because we have all of the tech, especially with Territorial Strife, which means I'm probably... Do I want to play it this turn? Probably not. So now with Memory, we want to get to 3 plays with Roots, and that can set us up. So we're probably playing, what, Call to Guard plus maybe Boon of Resilient Power. And then we're going to give Roots Territorial Strife so that Vigor's thresholded. Maybe we also give them Renewing Rain this turn. I think we want to go towards the energy, just like the other versions. I'm going to pick top here with the energy, just so I can kind of create a plan here. So if I do something like study, I probably shouldn't create a sacred site, right? If I do study, here there be monsters. I can spend both Earth to get defend 3 for my C1. And then I have monsters to push out my C5. Yeah, the one negative is I'm not getting the gift into play, which is probably okay. Like I'm going to do these 2 cards. And then if that is the case, I should probably move the Incarnate to there. And then I can restore itself to B2, and then I kind of have all of the inlands kind of cleaned up. Really wish we had elements with Roots here. And it's like we have Memory, right? So like I could make it work. And you know what? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm just supposed to, like, instead of playing this, maybe I'm just supposed to be a very, very conservative. I'm just playing Teachings plus... because Teachings is just an incredible card here. Teachings plus Pull Beneath, right? Pull Beneath is only 1 damage there. If I hit one of these wetlands. Maybe I do these 2 cards. I kind of need an Earth card, don't I? It's if I want to gift the card into play, which I probably should. Don't play this and play this. Now if I play this, then I need 2 air. Let's do study. So we do this. We spend both markers. Spend both markers. We pick that card, giving Memory in Earth and Air. Ooh, I could do 2 plants. I think we're still doing this. Let me backtrack here. So we spend giving them this card. They play this. Memory gets plants. Earth. And then Teachings here for plant. Spend both plants. And now Roots has both Maxinates. Oh my gosh, this is cracked. This is so good. We Call to Guard there, we defend that land, and then now Roots is going to get back the presence back here. and then I'll be able to basically execute everything over on board B, and then it will be throwing out Vigor next turn, thresholded with the power of memory. I can do Vigor next turn and then one turn after. Let's defend 3, so I have 2 markers, 1 marker, and then I can go 2 Fear here, and then get Fear. Now the question is should I instead play monsters? I don't think so, so I think we just do this. Nice, Strife in the Land of Dahan is pretty sick. That is sad because that means we are blighting in both of our lands because we are very unlucky. We do get to add Dahan to these lands though, so let's see if that 1 Fear card will stop the edge case. It does! So lucky. So, sad, but ended up working out in the end. There's the builds, and now we have to escalate again. Dang, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where we have to escalate, and that's going to create a source over here. And put it there. Yep, and now there's going to be... Well, I guess there's already a source for C3. So, okay, so let's pick... this goes to here. And I don't think any of these cards are going to do it, even though I love all of them, especially Wrap and Wings. Actually, it's probably better than Gnawing Root Biters, so I'll take it. And then we grab Ancient Memories, goes to Memory, but let's actually use this left innate here. So... And we can go, do we gather the Explorer? No. But we go gather that town. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to do it like this, gathering here. We go gather, gather. It's like I could get rid of the city. No, I think we do this like that. And then we use the right innate here. Get rid of all of that, and then I have Call to Guard here. Oh right, I forgot. We also have Vigor here that I wasn't planning on setting up properly. So what we can Vigor here, clearing out the sands, clearing out this mountains, and then probably try to set up share secrets into here. Oh, this is another issue here. C7. Let's actually go with a major here. Oh, paralyzing and flow like water. We are just going to forget a power because energy is very important for us. Let's get rid of pull beneath, I think. Yeah, so now we have paralyzing fright, so that changes a lot of things for us with memory. Because now I think we just want to get to the four plays, and then we want to be playing paralyzing fright plus discard teachings, and then with a single earth marker, it's a threshold every turn. We don't need it this turn. Yeah, and it's gonna activate roots. So I'm gonna pick the energy here, just because I don't know what I want to do yet with memory. Oh, well, I also have flow, right? In flow, I can threshold this bad boy, right? And then I can just move everything out of this land into a different land. So I do flow plus, if I do these two cards, that means I need a single water marker, which I have to hit flow. I do need to gift and put the card into play, which does work. Because I want to get Territorial Strife into play for Vigor here. I guess I probably should just reclaim with roots like this. Vigor, thresholded, and then I defend here. We do that. And then I actually didn't even need to reclaim now that I think about it. What if I just G3 instead? G3 again. Oh, I'm gonna have 4 card plays. Oh gosh. Vigor, blooming, plus something else. I see G3ing again here means... Yeah, which means I'm probably not going energy here with yeah, we're reclaiming next turn, so I probably shouldn't reclaim here this turn. Let's get a minor with roots. I was hoping for a good 0. I did not find it. I don't even need territorial though, because I did find pact, which pact looks better because it has the plants as well. And wow, I hit 3 sun animal cards. Now I don't have to go to 3 plays. I can go top track here. I think we leave everything where it is. We just play these 2 cards. Flow goes to Roots. Roots pushes the presence, brings everything with it into this jungle, and then I'll eventually move the Incarna over. And then we have a Thresholded Figure that is going to go from this jungle into here and here. Oh, right, that's the one negative. I don't have to defend here. Then I guess it just goes to the wetland and the mountain. Maybe I just reclaim with memory. I could just let the build happen here, right? That's the one negative, right? Because I want to do teachings. Basically, I'm running back the same stuff that I've done before. These 2 cards. Yeah, I play these 2, and then I can grab a plant as the any. And then I would want to give them this right innate. Spend the air. Give them renewing rain. They play it. We go plant, air. We go moon. No, actually, let's backtrack. We go air, discard, 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 and then now we have that tier 3 of the right innate and left innate. And then now we have the defend 3 lined up like this. And then we can do share secrets here. Now we have the defend, that's all lined up, that's all lined up. And then we have vigor, clean this up, clean this up. Sure, search for new lands. I'm sure there's probably a better, oh dang, I should have just pushed it into this sands here. Because that would have killed everything. Strife with Dahan. Strife. You take the blights, there's the build, and there's the explorer. And because it's that mountain back to back, we are going to be in a pretty good spot here. Oh, right, that's probably why I should have placed this presence a little bit differently. Oops. I would have been able to better use Pact of the Joint Hunt here. At least that dies. Renewing Rain can heal that. Oh, and it puts the wilds there. And gather. What do we have left? Oh, bro, and this gather can hit. Oh no, we didn't have flow like water this turn. Dang, I really would have loved to gather stuff into that mountain. I mean, I guess we could gather. Like I can run back vigor here, pushing like flow like water, move everything to here. Yeah, because now we are... Oh, I can't do Vigor because I played all my energy cards last turn. Oops, that was a small mistake by me, but I think we're still pretty good. We do need to wrap up this game, though. We are running out of time. That is the case. Oh, no, I can go from top track here. Yep, and I can still do Vigor. Vigor plus Pact of the Joined Hunt. And then next turn I can go with the plant. And... Oh, no, what did I do? Let's gather. There we go. Okay. So reclaim with roots, grab the energy, reclaim with mentor, grabbing the energy. I'm grabbing the energy because now I'm going to be playing paralyzing plus teachings. And now this is a threshold of teachings. I was going to use flow like water, but I don't think I want to. I mean, I guess I still could. Kills everything here, push and do a ton of damage to stuff here. Is it better than 8 fear? Probably not. I mean, 8 fear is 2 fear cards. Yeah, just playing these 2 cards. Next turn I also have Call to Guard. Teachings is really good. Vigor clears this up, and then I'm probably going to Vigor out of here. Like, I don't even need to do teachings there, right? What if I did these 2 cards? I think we do this, and then we grab a Earth. We flow like water with roots, allowing them to move this presence into the jungle, basically gathering everything. Oh, and I can gather the blight. Great. Let's actually do this. I'm actually going to go all the way back to the spirit phase here. And instead of using Pact of the Joint Hunt, we're going to use it over here. This. And now we're going to use Renewing Rain. The reason why I'm doing it specifically like this is because now we can go gather. And do it again. So the reason why is I want the Dahan in C7 there. Okay, finish gathering, and then the right innate. Beautiful. Okay. And then now we reclaim. Yep, I'm getting there, guys. I'm sure there is possibly a better line here, but this also seems pretty strong. I don't even need to reclaim now because I want to be playing flow and paralyzing. So let's just go with the energy here. I don't even think we need to dig more. Because I'm pretty happy with the cards that we have. Perfect. And we're going to go with another Earth. And we do flow, spend. And then now I can go move this presence into there. Oh, that's another thing. It actually kills the 1 Explorer left, which is pretty good. Yep, that's really strong. Yeah, absolutely. And then I have Paralyzing Fright for... Sure, this land. Do I want to spend the double Earth? Probably. Just because we want to win the game. No. Oh, it's not 2 fear cards because it is a multiplayer game. Let's go push. Push. Let's still do Vigor here, though. Yeah. This is exactly what I think you're supposed to be doing with Mentor, right? Because you basically hyper pocket one board, get really far ahead with that extra tempo, and then both both spirits jump over to the board that needs help. And then now I can pack to the joint hunt, and I basically just set up everything over here on board C, and then we can kind of clean up. I'm gonna give a card again. Probably just go with this. Giving them... I guess we'll go Sun, Earth. I think we're pretty good with everything at this point. Sands is cleaned. Eager Explorers, or no, Xenophobia. Dang, that means... Oh, we have that defend there. I was about to say that kind of sucks because I was going to lose my Han on C3, but the defend helps. Sure, there's the build. There's that Explorer. And we'll gather that Dahan, kill that Explorer. And we have a Dahan gather. We'll do that. Trying to see if we can win here. How much fear are we? We are still a few turns off. There's no way to repeat Vigor. We don't have Power Storm. I think we passed it up this game. No, we did not. I think we're... Well, I'm trying to think if I can Vigor C6 to C8. That doesn't work. That's trading on B3. I can G3 to C2. No, don't bother. Probably just Vigor from C4 into C2. Yeah, and then we just take a turn off. Okay. What I was just calculating there is if I was able to win this turn, I think I might be able to this turn, but I'm just going to play it safe. That, and that. Very nice. And then I'm probably just going to reclaim again with Mentor. Go towards that 4 energy. Oh, right, I just have Paralyzing, then I can run back. Yeah, run back these two. Grab an air. Let's Paralyzing there. We'll spend that for the 8 fear. Beautiful. We'll call to guard there. Actually, I should call to guard, defend it. That's probably better. Bigger. That dies. Push. Push. Okay. That all clears. And then I also have the teachings, right? This is a defend 2. Actually, we should probably defend here. Defend 3. Teachings. Wow, we could do so much here. Let's do... This is just so crazy. Let's spend this. Let's give them this. They could play the card. And then we can go air, earth. Nope, we try that again. Go. Play the card. We go air, plants. Teachings, plants. This card. Now that upgrades both innates. Oh, I was like, please don't be stricken. It is stricken. That is so sad. Settlers encroach. I mean, at least I could... I have to push it out too, don't I? It's so sad because it's like this is going to build a city now. I mean, it's okay. I think it just means we have to wait an extra turn. Let's see what this gets. Add 2. Sure. Yep, no. Yep. Yeah, so I went from just... I think I win anyway at this point, but definitely adds a little bit of extra stuff that I have to deal with. Let's do Pact of the Joint Hunt here. Ooh, I don't think I can do that. Maybe I can. And then we have this innate, gathering. Fear. Oh no, I think we just can get it in fear anyway. let's go with this. So basically, I'm going to be playing Share Secrets, Gathering Dahan here. Yes, Reclaim. And we want to do discard. Basically the same cards I just played. And we can go with another Earth. Okay, so essentially we do Call to Guard here. Then Share Secrets here. Then Vigor here. And that can win on C8. It's GG. So very, very fun game. And I'm pretty sure I could have optimized this a little bit better, especially those early turns with Mentor. But yeah, the tempo add with this spirit, or what it's able to accomplish by amplifying the other spirit in the combo was pretty awesome. I mean, just giving that extra plant to Roots, I mean, obviously hitting the second tier on turn 1 is just huge. And then if you really wanted to, you could max this out. And then in a an adversary like this, where you just have so much, there's not much plastic on the board. We were just able to hyper pocket this adversary.